What were the two different kinds of equations we learned about yesterday? First one was what? Point slope form, and the second one was what? Standard form, right? Who remembers what was the point slope form? How do we write it?
I'm good at content, what I teach, but as a teacher, we don't get enough opportunities to go back and do leadership roles with other teachers. And that was one of the reasons I got into MCL, because we had a student teacher, and that was my only student teacher, and we hired her back here. And it was such a phenomenal experience that after student teaching, we did co-teaching together. She was teaching science with me, and our scores were off the chart. So I decided that's a really good idea for two teachers to come together, especially a new and old, where they have knowledge about the technology and skills, and I have knowledge about the content, so how to put it together. And I figured out it'll be a good opportunity for me to share what I know with other folks.
First thing in the standard form is both x and y have to be on the same side. So are they on the same side right now? No. So we got to move them on the same side.
So the typical day for me, we start in the morning by talking to each other what our plan is, just to make sure we are on the same page. And I'll make sure that he has what printouts he needs. And then first 3 blocks, we kind of just check on each other. And then 4th block, as of now, we are doing it at least 2 days a week. We teach together. And then we'll try to make it a little more than 2 days now to see if it is beneficial for the kids and him too.
So let's do question number 8. I'll pull up the question. So this goes in place of x1, this in y1, and all we got to do is rewrite it. So y minus y1. So y, subtract, what was y1? Negative 5, negative 5.
Because I do not have time right now to go in his class and observe him. He thought it would be better than we can come together and he can see how I do things, how I maintain the discipline, or how I do small subtle things in the classroom. And instead of me telling him everything, it is much better for him to just observe and then go from there. We haven't done it that long, but the plan is that one day I'll teach and then he'll help the class, and the next day he prepares the lesson, he teaches, and I'll help the class.
Same situation. Multiply by 4, you multiply by 4 here, you end up with 4y. Here you multiply, you end up with negative 16.
Since we started co-teaching, I think he's feeling much better about it. Because earlier it was just words, he'd say this student won't just be quiet. And I'll tell him, you know what, just do a subtle thing, like say something just to him while you're walking over. And it doesn't work like that always. But now when he sees me do it, because we do that really quick, right there at the moment, stop it and then move on with the class. And they are good students, they always listen. That's a whole big group, but it's a good group.
We respect each other. So when you were talking, I was helping. So when I'm talking, got to be quiet, okay? All right? I hope you understand. So what should come first? And when we move it, we move the sign with it. So we take this whole thing.
Up until last year, it was teacher A or teacher B. So the students had nothing to do with me or nothing to do with the other teacher. But now since we have been doing MCL, at the end of the day, if I'm in my class, I've seen them come and, Mr. Can you help me with question number 3? So that is a good thing. That means you have 2 resources now instead of just 1. So that is one thing. And the second thing is, I guess in every block we have a new teacher, beginning teacher, and then the old ones are sharing their experience with them. I hope by the end of it, they are way ahead of the game. And because of them being more confident, they can focus more on the instruction and just not worry about everyday discipline problems.
2 more minutes. Let's see how many percent do it.
It's a good opportunity for you to tell other teachers what you know, share your knowledge with other folks. So otherwise it's just in your room and there is no growth for you from there. But now I got to make it in such a way that he can reach his students too, so that's a challenge, and that's what I love about it.